old delayer may persist a little bit. Electron flux is above 11,000, above 10,000, 10,900, almost 11,000. The solar flux is like 89, sunspot number 39. But with the electron flux that high, we're going to have a bit of particle noise in our radios. And I'm already. The antenna did work up there. It did work. You know, you weren't a big signal, but it wasn't. You know, there's a lot of QRM when you was in there, and you were holding your own with QRM. Maybe not as. It's not going to be as loud as what a local signal would be if you didn't have that second harmonic problem. But it did work. I mean, I wouldn't have any trouble hearing you. I heard quite a few other things right in around there. Hour either way, I was hearing some other stuff. That was amusing. It's a little bit early for the gray line approaches, but you know, this is about 6 o'clock. This is about when the signals start getting big. And then the things are going to have to start stretching out here in pretty short order. So, you know, be here or be square. And this is a Saturday night, so you're not stuck out there somewhere. You're wherever it is you've been turning your toes up. That's where you are. You got access to, I guess, someplace to plug in a laptop or a phone and running water, and you don't have to wear your monkey suit. So it's all good. Well, that can be a nice feature at times, you know. Be a pretty nice feature at times. Watch out you don't bump into nobody while they're out there. You know, that happens every once in a while. I think last time that happened, it wasn't very much fun for you. Well, I sure hope things, I know you got a lot on your plate. That's an understatement, isn't it? Us fellas, you know, we don't like ripples in our pond. We don't like the ripples in our pond. You know, I was thinking about a good sign to put, you know, outside of our bear cave is a sign that says no wake zone. You know what I mean? No wake zone. And I kind of think that would be appropriate for most of us.
Oh yeah, that's generally how I am, but yeah, sometimes change is good, so I think this will be a change for the better. But anyway, Facebook Messenger going off there on my phone, I'm sure what happened up coming over there, apologize about that. I'll have to mute it, but anyway, I saw the comments there on YouTube under the advice of my father's attorney temporarily, and I checked what's supposed to come in when you open them back up. All existing comments are still there, so they're not gone, but for now, all the comments on YouTube on all my videos are terminated for the time being.
Awesome. That's about damn time, Raimi. On advice of your attorney, huh? Cool. Thank you, Raimi. Thank you.
Yeah, my father's attorney. It's funny, his attorney lives with the one street over from him. Their business back up to each other. Big law firm, but anyway, so. But I got screenshots and captures of everything and all that. It's all good.
YouTube, Raimi. Alright, well, that's cool. That's cool. Now, I assume that later on, after things have, after things have passed, got the judges had its way with it. I assume that after the judge has done his thing, you can put them comments right back up again, right? And they'll all be there like they were. In the comments, I'm glad what I did worked. And I assumed after the judge has had its way with it, when you turn that back on, all the comments will be back just like they were before, right? Yeah, and let them be back because you guys are the problem. You're the ones that... I noticed that guy who tries to create a reality by subserving. Yes, that's the way it is with the left-wing. With these left-wing mental perverts, it's all about the narrative, the narrative. They like to talk a narrative into reality, and then for them, this fantasy world, this fantasy bubble that they create becomes the narrative, and they live inside their own bubble of narrative. They like to assert things that are not in existence, but they come from the narrative. They think they can just fake a narrative into existence, and it becomes reality. And it's always hard on them to learn that it ain't the way it is. Usually the hard way. But they're all about the narrative. Oh, shall it be? But yeah, that would be neat. Have everything in its, with the full Monty hanging out there. That's one way you could put it, because there's the full Monty of the psychosis hanging out there. That's probably it. There you go, playing your fan noise on the radio.
Yeah, well, I got disconnected. remote there just got back on, but yeah, no, I'm gonna go in and re-enable them, and don't have the comments fully open. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go away the list card and just censor the comments, so I'll have to approve them before they get posted. So that's what I'm gonna end up doing, just censoring the list card. QFI-GZ.
Thanks, you bet. Yeah. Well, they need censorship. They have that lack of self-control thing going. Always that, the lack of self-control just gets them in trouble. They don't think things through. Their thought processes are mentally perverted anyway. It started with that cultural Marxist gobbledygook. All detached from reality, because it's all based on a narrative. It's all based on a narrative. These creatures are all about their politics. It's all about politics. Their politics is personal, and the personal is political, and they are become their politics. They get a sense of their self-worth from the collective, and they envision themselves social justice warriors for the cause. It's a difficult world to relate to, because there's so much surreal. I'm mangling that word. Surreality to it. Oh yeah, I understand. The self-awareness too. The self-awareness. It'll be interesting to see what comes out of there. I agree. Yes, I'll go in. All you do is sit there and play your damn fans, and you don't say your call sign for about what, 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I guess you play your fan noise for 10 minutes, then you say your call sign. Why do you do that, buddy? AFI-value, why are you guys calling me a threat? Why do you say I'm a terrorist threat? Tell me that. Where have I been a threat? I wanna hear that. I mean, because you guys are really, you're asking for trouble. Really, you are. Because that's a lie, and that's probably I'm sure that I could take you guys to court if I wanted to. So how do you like that? You can call me whatever you want, Laser Pistol or whatever, libtard. You mean you can add tard to the end of any word and make up your only infantile language words, your words in your own little language. But I am not making threats to anybody. I use my call sign. I'm not causing malicious interference. And you guys are putting my whole name out there with my call sign on video saying I'm a terroristic threat. I mean, you know what? That's going too far. And I think you know that. And I hope you're recording this, and you can put this on YouTube. You can put this on YouTube. I hope you do. I hope more people can hear me right now, because you people are the ones causing trouble. I mean, you can make fun of me, you can call me names, you can call me whatever, but I'm not a threat. I'm not a terroristic threat. I'm not making any malicious interference. I say my call sign. I'm not playing music on the radio like I've been accused of. You guys are the problem. And you can put this on YouTube. I hope you do put this on YouTube. And instead of putting your fake stuff on there, where you put a little bit of snippets of my voice in there, and then you put my call sign on a video, then you say, that's Brian Novak on that's AS5IU in Smithville. He's making terroristic threats. That's going too far, and that needs to come off before you guys get in trouble. This is AS5IU. Yeah, there's some new characters. One of them, for example, hadn't been around for a while. He was over at his parents' house and coming down the stairs, and lights were off, and he, tripped up, stumbled, missed a step, whatever, and he, takes a dive down the stairs and literally breaks his neck in 2 places. So he's still in recovery from that. But, so needless to say, he'd been away from the radio for a little while. We hadn't heard him in a little while. And so he's back out there. He's in a neck brace, but he said he's got like 3 months more of recovery to look forward to. Yeah. And there's about 2 other new characters that I don't recognize. I haven't heard them on before, but and then of course conditions are different. Here lately, in the past, the MUS hasn't been going high enough. For example, there's 2 people at each end of Tennessee. Dan's at one end, this other fellow at the other end. I forget his name. His name is Mike, I think. But they couldn't hear each other until, the past week. The solar cycle activity has picked up, and the MUS for vertical is going all the way above 7.3, 8 megahertz, 9 megahertz. And under those conditions, everybody can hear everybody. The only thing they have to wait for is in the early afternoon when the delayer starts to dissipate a bit. And now everybody can hear everybody out there. So, but yeah, there's some new faces, but they're not really new faces. They've been around. They just been elsewhere. And one of them, due to the fact that he's, healing up from breaking his freaking neck. So yeah, it's and there's a new squirrel that we hadn't heard, but the guy that oinks like a pig, I've heard him out there. So he has been a little bit extra commotion than there has been. I don't know most of the characters there very well. Most of this that we see out there, predates us by some time. So, you learn by observing. So, I've been doing a bit of observing. But yeah, the solar cycle's been a lot better, and I've been popping up there on 20 meters during the day, and 17 meters. And it's really easy to get all across the country and into the Caribbean on 20 and 17 meters. Not anything above that, though. During all of this, for example, I've never heard WWV pop in on 20 megahertz. As high, 15 megahertz as high as they can hear it out of Boulder. And never out of Hawaii or anything like that. Inside only X.
Damn you long-winded son.
Yeah, Tinder.
Oh, get in and tell me. So I'm gonna flip this on, get something to drink, and I think I'm gonna set up the FTA 40 out here on the back porch, exercise that radio a little bit. I got a meter and a tuner I can put up in line so I can send this and send it down here to the president at 3908, but, anyway, I'll back a little bit. See you all evening.
Okay, Randy and Tommy, yeah, sounds great. Well, that was a sinking feeling to have a lightning bolt run through your rig.
Yeah, I think it was an EMP. I'm not for sure. It might have been a voltage spike on the power side. I do have surge protectors, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee anything. But who's to say? I definitely took a lightning hit, and we got her back online. So here we are.
Sound like you never left.
That's exactly the answer I wanted. Thanks, Raymond. I'll be back later. Y'all carry on. W5 GTO. Thank you.
Roger, inside the